Recording this kind of late, but for those of you that have been sticking around even in my absence, I thank you very much. And if you're new, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share it with your friends, comment, like, and subscribe so this channel can grow and we can get the message of self-improvement out there. Without further ado, let's begin. So you've been making steady progress on your self-improvement journey. You've adopted new habits, changed your mindset, and now live a purposeful life. No longer are you bound by the chains of mediocrity or purposelessness. You have found fulfillment. Or have you? Truth is, we like to believe we've changed, but deep down, we're still the same person. Even if you've been on self-improvement for a year, you're still undoing 5+ years of the life you lived before. It's gonna take more than just a few workouts and a few books read to change that. Completely rewriting yourself takes years, and the longer you go, the harder it will get. To stay on self-improvement takes extreme discipline that many people simply don't have. You have to do the same difficult tasks over and over so your mind and your body grow. It may sound miserable, but your happiness comes not from what you feel in the moment, but from what you feel afterwards. You build delayed gratification. But nobody wants delayed gratification nowadays. Everybody wants to find the quick fix, the easiest way to get something done and reap its rewards, including people on self-improvement. They'll take shortcuts, make it easy on themselves, and try to cheat their way to success. But self-improvement is not a temporary game. It's a lifestyle. And life is the one game you can't cheat on. They convince themselves they are getting better by taking shortcuts when in reality they're getting worse. By making it easier for themselves, they soften their minds instead of hardening them. And by that point, self-improvement becomes counterintuitive. The entire reason you started is thrown out the window by trying to take the easy way out. But the longer we are on self-improvement, the more we'll be tempted to believe that we are improving by taking shortcuts. It's easier than you realize to fall back into your old habits. In the past few weeks, I've fallen victim to this. Somebody who runs their own self-improvement channel has been struggling to wake up at the time they set their alarm, do their morning routine, or daily habits. I can fall victim to that, and so can anybody else. Self-improvement is not supposed to be easy. But by making it easy, you start to take everything else easy too. Taking shortcuts will become a lifestyle if you don't stop yourself before it's too late. You get worse as you convince yourself you're getting better, and before you know it, you're right back to where you started. It can happen in the blink of an eye. On top of the world one day and at the bottom of the barrel the next. When people hit rock bottom like that, it'll be hard for them to find where they went wrong. They were improving, weren't they? At least that's what they think. Instead of taking responsibility for their mistakes, they point the finger at people, places, or things that could have dragged them down. When in reality, the only thing that stopped them was themselves. You are your own worst enemy. You are fighting between the desire to quit and the desire to excel every single day. There are two voices in your head vying for control over your actions, and it's on you which one you choose to listen to. No matter who you are or where you came from, there is no excuse for being a slave to your circumstances. Make the most out of everything you have and take every opportunity you get. When you do that, you will discover that you can control your environment instead of letting your environment control you. Don't let yourself become complacent and fall back into old habits you know are bad for you. If you do, all your efforts will be wasted. The time you spent grinding and improving will be for nothing. And you'll be at square one all over again. Always stay disciplined and remind yourself why you started in the first place. That is why it's so important to have purpose behind everything you do instead of just doing it mindlessly. There is no achieving more with less. What you put in is what you get out. Somebody that trains 5 times a week, eats 3 to 4 healthy meals, and sleeps for 10 hours a day is going to make more progress than somebody that works out 3 times a week, eats fast food daily, and gets 6 hours of sleep. You need to start putting in what you want to get out. Be honest with yourself. I wrote this video while I was in a complacent spot, and I'm starting to realize that the message is for me more than anything. When you see yourself slipping, you need to catch yourself and get back on track before it's too late, like I've been doing. Don't lie to yourself and soothe your ego any longer. Are you really doing everything you can to improve? Or are you holding yourself back by grasping onto old habits because it's comfortable? Nobody can make the change except you can use them as a propellant. And you know what you need to do. Now get to work.